I'm done with the politics of destruction, which is to tear people down. So there's only room for one prime minister at a time. Price and Esquivel are gone. Musa and Barrow retired. I want to say they retired happily. Now it's PM Briceño's time. You are free to screen and grade however you want through your red and blue prism, but I choose to simply appreciate both he and his wife and what they bring to the table. And I sincerely thank them for taking on the task, one in which they are immersed and are now in a second term, during which time you and I will get to experience the historic ending of the Belize-Guatemala territorial dispute. The politics of destruction drives hate. People feel so strongly whenever they are taking sides. Hence the reason I got transformed. I became, when I got transformed, I became apolitical, no longer wearing ID badges and only associating with all without getting entangled. In being transformed, I'm like Jeremy Enriquez. I don't either have greedy spots nor pressure points. I'm consecrated 24/7 with supernatural power through grace of the grace of the divine on one hand, together with my own power on the other. On two occasions, I made exceptions to step onto the political scene while co-hosting with Tangriga Mayor Robert Mariano, my friend. Was the one occasion when I publicly supported his run for office, and the other when I made an exception which was the last, was to demit Shine Barrow from office, which brings to mind Honorable Tracy Tega Pantan. I have grown tired of people hating on her. She's there because of her competence, qualified as equally as Prime Minister Briceño, and instead of hoping for her to fail, which is rather mischievous of those who are doing that, you know, you should be clamoring for a strong opposition. That's what your country needs. One that will, that will do well in the upcoming municipal race, or races, to be held in March of next year. Since I've been transformed and liberated less than, well, eight or so years ago, some people have been testing to see if I'm who I say I am. Well, I can't be anything but. Changing is only partial. In transforming, you become brand new. People are born free, and some interpret that to mean that they are free to do as they please. Well, that's not the case. If you're doing as you please, that's not exercising freedom. Rather, you're acting out of compulsion, compulsive thought and behavior. When I became liberated is only when I started to behave like a real person, neither an optimist nor a pessimist, but a realist. Before that, for more than, 50 years of my life, I kept psyching myself, kept striving to reach the gold standard like the rest of society, only to find myself, caught up in the rat race instead of striving to become the best version of myself, which I'm doing now, happily. So to be liberated is to do things consciously as opposed to compulsively. Compulsive behavior works, you know, from the boundary setting reptilian brain as opposed to using the intellect. The intellect despises boundaries, and the reptilian brain is likened to the dog because all creatures have it, including human beings. Creature simply means created. The dog uses it to pee on every downlight post as it establishes its pee kingdom. You know, setting boundaries, boundaries in the jungle, being in basic survival mode. So people need to elevate beyond basic survival and into career ambition, and from there, you know, to start becoming visionaries. A vision is simply a larger ambition. In an ambition, you care for your own need, your own good, your own well-being. With a vision, which is an expanded ambition, you want for yourself and the same thing you want for everyone else, you know, and with integrity, not wanting to be one up on everyone else. So I'm enjoying my liberation, being free, not to do as I please, but to do that which is right for me and mine, and to do that which is prudent for all. That be the society, country, and world by extension. Therefore, let it be so. Itola, kaya sisaya. Ayo.